Thursday evening, and it's the 16th of March. I've been a little busy. I bought two new items that have both arrived today from separate vendors. One is this new sewing machine, which is here, my Brother FS130QC. The other is my new weaving loom, which I'll be opening in a different video. So here goes. I'm going to open the box live on YouTube, as it were. So let's see what we have. All very nicely packaged. So this was a special offer sewing machine I got from Create and Craft TV, and it comes first of all with a number of extra items, including a free walking foot for quilting, as well as the zipper foot and various other little bits and pieces for the machine. We have power cable and a treadle pedal for operating. Take off the packaging, and we have another box, and we'll see what's inside the box. Where did I put them? That will do. There we are. There's the plastic, the sellotape rather. So what's in here? Well, we have in here the wider plate for sewing and the instruction manual. So there's quite a wide table here that goes on the bottom of the sewing machine that is removable if I'm doing smaller items, so that's quite a nice helpful extra addition. And then it comes with a hard case, which is really very nice, quite a nice and sturdy cover. And then quite an extensive manual with a utility disc for my computer, so I'll have to set that up. Not quite sure what that's for, but I'm sure I'll discover as I go along. And then finally, this wonderful machine itself. I want to be careful as I pick this out of the box. So here we are, and it's plastic wrapping. It's quite an attractive machine. I'll move the box out of the way and reposition everything. You can see the machine in all its glory. I'll just take the plastic bag off. Sorry, this is all happening off camera, but you know, we'll get there. Easier to move it first and then to move the camera to show you what's going on. So here we are. So as you can see, it's a very attractive machine. It has a LCD screen. It has, I think, 130 stitches on this flip-up chart. I think there's another one below. It's probably, it's taped over, so let me just remove the tape. Sorry, I'm not very good at positioning a camera when I'm... Let me get that right. There we are, and there's another 2 panels of stitches. So, and it's got a built-in font as well, as you can see down below. So that's quite useful. I removed the polystyrene. There we go, and you can see the plate, which I'll just remove the packaging from. And if I turn the camera around, as you can see, there's the sewing plate, the bobbin holder, storage compartment with further bits and pieces contained within. I'm not sure what's in there, but we can have a quick look. Oh yes, plenty of other feet, extra spare needles, bobbin holders. So yeah, I shall have an interesting time setting this up and having a look at it. sorry about my rather dodgy camera work there. Next I'll just put all this away safely, and then we'll begin to have a look at the rigid Heddle loom that I've bought as well. Well, here we are then, video number 2, package number 2. This is my Kromsky Harp Forte rigid Heddle loom. It's a 16-inch. Quite an attractive box there. I bought it from Craft Sisters on eBay. It came extremely well packaged. I'm not opened the box yet, but it's rather an attractive card, so I thought I'd just give you a close-up of that. I'm going to open the box, which means standing it on its side, and we will take our knife and run it through the tape at both ends. And open it up, and here we are. We have all the bits and pieces needed. So it is, as I say, the Kromsky & Sons Harp Forte. These are the assembly instructions. I guess I just need to see if everything is in place. So we'll take out the packaging paper. No need for that. So I have in this package the dowels that will be used for the warping board, the warp assister, and the clamps for clamping the harp to the table, and also if I'm using a peg to warp my board instead, warp my warp threads rather than the warping board, then I can use one of those as well at a distance, and the ties for the two ends of the front and back of the harp. So those are the contents there. I have a bag of metal bits and pieces along with a couple of Allen keys, which is nice. I quite like Allen keys construction. Everything else is wrapped at the moment, so I think what I will do from here is I will spend the next 20 minutes or so checking I've got all the parts and putting it together, and I'll come back to you when it's fully constructed. See you shortly. So, part 3 of the video. This is the now constructed loom. It took me a little longer than expected, 45 minutes instead of the 25 or so that I thought it might take, partly because I had to interpret what the instructions were saying. They were very clear, but it's a little bit more involved than perhaps it first appeared. So here we have our rigid Heddle in the neutral position, front of the loom facing me, the rear of the loom at the back. It's a very attractive item. I'm really looking forward to getting to work on this. And if I just take the Heddle out and turn it over, you can see that on the base there are a number of dowel holes all the way around, which will allow me to use the back as a warping board. And then turn it over and it becomes my loom. So I'm really looking forward. I've been watching quite a few YouTube videos on the various techniques. I've got a couple of books, and over the next few days I hope to get to grips with at least setting up the loom so I can start using it.